Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Adriana Faridaja binti Muhammad Azari, and my friends Ana Sofia binti Rasli, Muhammad Rafli bin Rashid, and Jerry James are going to be presenting the analysis of Economy Madani framework on the Malaysian construction industry. Economy Madani was first introduced by Malaysian's then Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim in July 2023. It was introduced to reform Malaysia's economy and leads the country to a better trajectory than before. Besides, it was also introduced to generate growth to enhance the condition and the well-being of the people or the rakyat. Part of it is by rebuilding the House of Malaysia. Lastly, Economy Madani was also introduced to improve the economic growth and to promote local industry amongst Malaysians ourselves. There were a few effects of the Economy Madani towards the Malaysian construction industry. Among them are related to the ethical labour practice, as the program ensured that fair wages were given to the people. For example, as based on the Prime Minister's speech where he mentioned that the minimum wage of each household per month should be 1,700 ringgit, ensuring that the family can afford basic living necessities. Next is to ensure a transparent governance to promote fair bidding processes and treatment towards the contractor and stakeholder. This step is also done to tackle the under-table agreement occurring in the construction industries. Lastly is economic inclusivity, which encourages local community participation, enabling wealth redistribution and economic empowerment amongst local people.
Hello, I'm Muhammad Rafli bin Muhammad Rashid. I'll be presenting Malaysia's construction budgets for 2024 and 2025. These budgets focus on improving infrastructure, public housing, and community facilities to support economic growth through construction development in Malaysia. First, let's talk about how much money is being spent. In 2024, the government set aside 90 billion Malaysian ringgit for development projects, including construction. In 2025, the budget for development is 86 billion. This money will help fund big projects like roads, housing, and disaster prevention that will help the entire country. Now, let's look at the major infrastructure projects. The Pen Borneo Highway received 9.7 billion in 2025 to continue construction in Sabah. This is part of the total 25.1 billion for the highway in Sabah and Sarawak. The Penang LRT project, a big public transport system, got 10 billion in 2024. Other major road projects include the North-South Expressway expansion in Johor and the West Coast Expressway. Housing is a big focus for both budgets. In 2024, 2.47 billion was allocated for affordable housing projects to help people to buy homes. The government also launched a housing credit guarantee scheme (SJKP) with 10 billion in 2024, helping 40,000 families to get home loans. In 2025, 1.2 million per project is being allocated to maintain public housing facilities like elevators and common spaces. Finally, the government is investing in rural community development. The Sejati Madani initiative in 2025 will use 1 billion to improve rural infrastructure. 600 million will go to community-driven projects like road repairs and village facilities. 200 millions will help development village nationwide. In 2024, to 28 millions 28 million was allocated for the Korean Industrial Zone in Perak, which will support jobs and economic growth in rural areas. In summary, the construction budgets for 2024 and 2025 show the government's strong commitment to building a better Malaysia, from large-scale highway and public transport to affordable housing and rural development. These projects aim to create opportunities, connect communities, and improve life for everyone. Thank you.
Next is the impacts of Economy Madani's allocation to the construction industry. Firstly is in increasing the job opportunities in construction sector, as when there are many projects introduced like the expansion of Tawau airports or the Pen Borneo project, that was introduced by the government, there will be increasing demand of professionals like the architects and the quantity surveyors. Not only that, it will also increases the demands for special suppliers and contractor, and also will increase the demands of equipment services. This is all because these professionals are the one who will make the projects come to life. Besides, the demand for goods and material will also increase, which will subsequently invigorate the construction industry, as many materials like alphat and concrete will be used for the expansion, for road expansion or construction projects. This will also increases the material supply for both locally and internationally.
In the end, based on the budget allocation overview, the impacts of the allocation, benefits gained by the economics Madani, and the challenges faced by the construction industry, the government programs can be seen that financial assistance is important to be introduced for the targeted subsidies. Therefore, by prioritizing the financial assistance, this will expand the welfare support in order to ease the difficulty of the people. Therefore, it will improve the communities around there by the program has been introduced. So this will raise living standard and then create long-term prosperity to the communities by then it will encourage the national harmony and maintaining the economic stability towards the people, towards the communities. Therefore, the government can establish the sustainable debt management plans into the operation, which to help the communities to be.
My name is Jerry James. Next, I will continue for the challenges faced by the construction industry. Here, I have 3 points for the challenges faced by the construction industry. Firstly is budget constraint. Second is increased focus on sustainability, and lastly is rising material cost and supply chain challenges. For the key point for the budget constraint is limited funding for new project because the government is focused on the capital spending. This means fewer contractor for the public construction project like road or building, especially those seen as non-essential. Second is relocation to the social spending. It means more resources are directed toward healthcare, education, and welfare, leaving less for infrastructure development. And for cost pressure for sustainable goal, it is investment in green technology and material might require higher initial costs, stressing the limited budget. Next, for key point for increased focus on sustainability is compliance costs. It means construction companies need to spend more to meet environmental standards, like using energy efficient design or green material. Second is shift in priorities. For example, is project like renewable energy or eco-friendly building to get more attention, while traditional projects like highway or factory are less favored. Last point is carbon reduction. Carbon reduction mandates mean using costly new technology and practice which can reduce profit. Lastly, for rising material costs and supply chain challenges are cause a big problem for the construction industry. Important materials like steel, cement, and glass are now more expensive and harder to get because of shipping delay, or other issue. Malaysia depends on import, especially for eco-friendly technology, which make the situation worse. Inflation and changing exchange rate also increase costs, leaving contractor with a smaller profit.
Since the economy Madani has been introduced, there have been so many benefits gained by the construction industry, according to the economy Madani. This is such this this is because the construction industry is the main factor of the development. Okay. One of the benefits, there are several benefits, which is the empowerment of the grassroots communities, promotion of the economics activities, focus on improvement, investment in the public infrastructure, strengthening the social welfare programs, and the commitment to the governance. Why this benefits has been gained due to the construction industry. This is because when there are some construction has been construct in the certain area, especially in the rural area, as the encouraged by the government. By having some rural area has been construction, a new building or the new project, this will also increase the communities around there by having their own economics activities. By having the increasing the economics around there, which which the development of the economics in certain